answering right now. Can you not hear me? Oh my gosh, my first Instagram viewer. Welcome. Hello. Whee! I did it. I got my first harassment today too on Twitch. Amazing. I'm really making it. I'm like 1% famous now. Oh my god, what am I even doing? Alright, time to preheat the oven. That's what I was doing. Just turn up the volume. Well, hello there. Welcome to my stream. Oh, hi, Dave. Did you just see the chat messages from before? Is that what that comment is about? but like I've done some like interesting internet stuff before, and I've definitely gotten people who just like join to like say something mean and then disappear. So like I don't know. I guess now I'm used to it, like 20 years later. Or not used to it, but like it doesn't really bother me anymore. I kind of expect randos to just be like horrible until they prove otherwise. I don't know if that's like a healthy life philosophy, but I think it probably works, especially if you're doing shit on the internet. By the way, let me know if the audio is working out, because I had to reset some stuff on OBS and it reset all of my settings. But hopefully the video looks better. I think it looks better. I think I figured out why it was looking so like washed out and grainy and shitty from before. Oh man, the delay on Instagram. I wouldn't call it numb. I just think I don't react to it in like I just like I react to it in like a neutral way, I guess. I'm quiet on Insta. Damn. Yeah, because I do everything through OBS, so like it's I don't know if there's a way to like specify stuff without making all the other platforms like blow up and sound terrible. Also, my main is Twitch, so yeah, if it sounds bad on Insta, just go to Twitch. I'm totally just like, this is obviously not optimized for Insta anyway. I'm kind of just like testing it out because I was like, oh, Instagram lets me go live. Why don't I try that? If it's like really bad, or there's like a compelling reason for me to figure Instagram out, I'll check it out later. Actually, you know what? I'll probably check it out. I don't know why I said it that way. I don't want to make big promises. I don't want to make people think I work hard, I guess. You lied! Why did you lie to me? It's probably not quiet now because I just like yelled. Okay, let's change the gain on this. guys let me know how that is. I'm gonna go wipe my nose. Dude, why are you watching streams in your car? Don't do that. That's not safe. Oh man, it's gonna take so long to toast these nuts. Man, you know my audio only is terrible because I don't tell jokes or anything. Alright, well, I guess since we're waiting on everything to happen, I'm gonna do some other stuff. Like measure out the rice flour. That's right. These nuts, they're going into fire. All right. More deli containers. Actually, I'm just gonna reuse this one. Oh my God, so eco-friendly or lazy. You decide. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, no cross-platform chat. But since everyone is on everything all at once, I'm just gonna try and make the most of it until people decide they don't want to be listening to me talk to myself or seem like I'm talking to myself because I'm actually responding to someone else in chat. By the way, I decided on the date that I'm gonna quit my job. Well, one of my jobs, because I do a lot of shit, but the job that I put on my resume, let's put it that way. Could leave that there. Not sponsored by Bob's Bread Mill or Endangered Species, just the brands that I like and that I have. Okay, I need another deli container anyway. Are you gonna do it? Or are you just thinking about it? You know, like your dream life doesn't include your job. I need like some guides for the Instagram so I know where the camera is. This is gonna go back in the fridge because room temperature is still 78 degrees. Well, I mean, that's good. It's good that you realize that. I had like 2 days of work today, and again, like, the bullshit that my boss pulls is like, oh, well, I don't know when other people need you, so I can't give you your schedule ahead of time. But there are times that I can control. Proceeds to give us 2 days that are like, he emailed us on Friday at 6 p.m. saying we have work on Monday at 8 a.m. And it's just like, really? You had control over the days that you schedule us for yourself, so you then like proceed to do it in the shittiest way possible? Like, I'm like too tired to even like vocalize how I feel about that. I'm yeah. So So that kind of pissed me off. I mean, it wasn't shocking in any way. Not anymore. And then, yeah, so like these 2 days, he scheduled us to like finish up training, which we can do remotely. So it's very like obnoxious for him to do that to us. And then we had some in-person training of stuff that at least I already knew because I've been working there for a while. And at that point, it's like, you know, like I'm not listening to the content, right? Because I'm like, well, I already know how to share on Zoom and change inputs and all that because, well, I literally do it here because I am a streamer. So I'm not listening to like the content, but I'm like listening to like how he's presenting the content. And it was so obvious that he was just full of like resentment and like condescension towards essentially the people that we serve. Like, he was like, oh yeah, you know, like the presenter, sometimes we don't even know that they're there, and then when they come, they might do this weird stuff, like move off to the side, and we're gonna have to be ready for that. And I'm just like, yeah, like I agree with what you're saying, but he was just saying it in such a way that was just like, he has like no respect for these people. And he'll always like give examples, and he's always like 99% just like holding himself back from naming and shaming this person, because like it's very clear that he has someone in his mind of like who he's talking about and who he's trying to shame, but he knows just enough common sense and etiquette not to name the person, except that he did name a person when he was talking about how one of our teammates had a medical emergency, and not only did he specify what kind of medical emergency he had, he named the person. And I was just like, what? Why? Like, but he couched it in a way that was like, oh, like if you have a medical condition, like you need to tell someone right away. And it's like, yeah, but you don't, I don't know, he didn't specify who to tell. He was just like, you should tell a supervisor. And it's like, I don't even know who a supervisor would be. Like, you gotta give me a list of names. I gotta have this phone tree. You can't just tell me you gotta tell a supervisor. It's like, what if I'm like halfway to a seizure? I'm not gonna try and figure out who the supervisor is when I'm having a medical emergency. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm just like, this has gotta be some kind of like PII violation if you're literally naming the person who needed to like go get medical services and what his issue was. Don't do that. Don't do that. All right. Whew. Yeah, Dunn Motor, like, when I was hired for this job, it was made very clear to me that it would be okay to just work whenever I was available, and like, my previous boss made my tentative schedule / my like working schedule not more predictable, but like he gave it to us more ahead of time than my current boss, who would just like, he would just front load everything into the beginning of the month, which means that like the first week of every month, I'm like, I don't know if I'm working here or not. I need to take care of myself. So either like I'm planning to not work or planning to not go to this job, or I need to like accept other gig work, which I do. Like, I do a lot of different shit. Like, that's why I said like, well, I'm quitting the job that I put on my resume. It's not the only thing that I make money on. Thank God, because it's so completely unreliable. Like, I've looked at my pay stubs for the last year, and it's just like, oh, like, here's like $1,000 because I worked 2 full-time weeks. Great. Here's $100 because he couldn't give us a schedule ahead of time, so I just planned to not work, and I only got scheduled for 4 hours that whole month. Cool. So yeah. So that's been like 95% of what I've been frustrated with this job. And then the other 5% is just like what I just said. Like, my boss is, you know, he shouldn't be a manager. He, like, I'm sure he's good at the technical stuff. He just shouldn't manage people, like, at all. Because, you know, because of what I just said. Anyway, the nuts are looking pretty toasty, so yeah. I'm I'm just hoping I don't burn him. Gonna grab a towel. This is my Zombies Run towel. Ah yes, I forgot to turn on mirroring, so you can actually read this. I think I am liking this playlist more than what I was playing before, so I should maybe subscribe. Oops. Oh my god. Can you work, please? Maybe not. Okay, later. So Dave, like, you saying like whatever you do, you gotta, well, obviously you gotta be set up, but so you're probably gonna go, still like go corporate? Oh yeah, I feel that. Is there any way you can get them to like let you go? So you can cash in on that sweet, sweet unemployment? I'm just kidding. But maybe. I mean, are you allowed to just like take time off? Because you could just do that. I mean, I was considering, since I'm like casual anyway, that I would just like keep on deferring getting scheduled until they finally decide that I'm not employed anymore. And that way I could still be technically employed by them, you know, like on paper. But I mean, my main problem is that like I just don't want to deal with my boss anymore, period. Like it doesn't, yeah, it's like just thinking about it takes up mental space and causes me to feel mad stress about it. Oh no! Well, can you argue? Yeah. I mean, can you argue that, like, since you got promoted, or maybe quote unquote promoted, you're gonna take some time off before you start doing that stuff? And then when you come back, just quit? I only tell you to do that because I've seen other people do it, but I've never actually done it myself. Which is why I can't do the whole like, oh, I'll stay on HR, but just not work. Yeah, that mentally it doesn't work for me. Like I just still feel like I'm tied to it. Oh my god, 5 minutes until the cooking actually begins. Yeah, you know, I tried the giving less fucks route and it doesn't work for me. And maybe it works for some people, but I feel like I've understood my personality enough at this point that, like, you know, doing meditation only works for like so long, and then and then it becomes kind of like oh, I have to do this in order to work here kind of thing. But I don't know, maybe you could be more successful than me in being stoic about stuff. What kind of company would you start? dude, totally. Do boring stuff. Like, I'm only doing all this shit because I can't get a boring job. Oh my god, AI Gold Rush. Well, I'm starting to go into business with some family. I don't really know how it's going to work out, but at least I'm not by myself. I think that's helping already. Like, I keep thinking like, oh my god, I don't know how to do all this stuff. I don't know how to like do, so it's gonna be e-commerce, and it's like, I don't know the first thing about e-commerce other than like selling, like reselling my shit, which is not really e-commerce. And then I remember that I'm not the only person doing this, so that's kind of helping. But yeah, I don't really know how that's gonna go. And obviously we're not gonna make any money. Like, I'm not gonna get paid for however long. So like, it's gonna be a job, but it's gonna be kind of like a scary job. Yay! But most of my friends are software engineers. So that's a pretty small niche of knowledge that we don't actually need. Like, we have product and it's more like businessy. And I don't really know anyone with like a business degree or business background. But are they in business or are they a software engineer? Oh, okay. That's cool. I mean, like, I've sold stuff before. I just like don't have, I've never sold anything like in volume or anything that's like, you know, high margin or whatever. Oh yeah, you guys on Instagram can't see these nuts. What kind of towels does she sell? Like, any towel? Bath towel? Kitchen towel? Beach towel? Microfiber. Oh, those are nice. The skins aren't really coming off. Sola, you're lying to me. Why have you done this? This is kind of like a nice massage. It's like, it's warm and it's got like that nice, like, what do you call it? Foam roller feeling. Signed a photo of a towel? Oh, okay. I was like, Is it a famous towel? Like what? Like, man, this towel is so famous, you can only afford a photo. But we'll sign it for you. Ah! No! My nuts! Alright, it's okay. I mean, if that's what you want, I'm not gonna do that for you, but... Oh, these nuts are like... These nuts are making sounds! Oh my god, I wonder if the microphone can pick it up. Here. Let me know if you can hear those hot nut sounds. Yes, it is sizzly, and also good. It means the audio is picking up. The audio is working. Gotta have some pride in my AV technology. Wait, is it still too quiet? Please let me know. I would like to know. Starting to get impatient, and I think I'm kind of over it. It's better than earlier. Okay, I will turn it up a little bit more. I just don't want to... Yeah, apparently Twitch is really quiet too. Alright, we're gonna do a 9 gauge. You know what? I think I can turn it up more because it's not in the yellow yet. And I think that might be good. Alright. They're still sizzling, so I'm gonna do that again. Some nut ASMR. Alright, and now I'm really over this, so it's gonna go in the food processor. Also, now it might sound really horrible because I'm gonna turn on the food processor, so you get what you asked for. why should you switch? Twitch is the better one. Yeah, Instagram, you only get the portrait mode. So like, it actually kind of doesn't look great on Instagram because I'm not optimizing for that. Processor. I don't like using this because I feel dumb and sometimes it doesn't like to work. Right. Rip microphone. It smells so good. Too bad I can't live stream smells. I've never made it. I just eat it. But I probably should because like I'm allergic to almonds and a lot of baklava is like not pistachio only. So that would be a good way for me to not suffer when I eat delicious things. The texture we're looking for is greasy white sand or wet sand. So, hallelujah. That's disgusting. Let's go. Apparently I was supposed to knead it for a minute and not do this for a minute. That's okay. No worries. Nobody knows I fucked up except for the 3 people watching. This is why I hate using this, because I don't know how to take it apart. What did I do? Yeah, I bet working with Philo is a pain, or Philo. I think I've done it before, but in like the laziest way possible, where I just like took it out of the package and cut it and didn't do anything else with it to use as like a pie base or something like that. There we go. Touching blades with my bare fingers, my favorite. Alright, this is kind of scary, but here we go. She says it'll come together like greasy wet sand. I'm gonna trust you on this, Sola. Don't let me down. How are you supposed to need this? I think this is what she's talking about. I hope. Maybe. I mean, it does feel like greasy wet sand already. Oh, this is getting too close to arts and crafts. This is I don't know what this is. This is good enough, maybe. All right, time to get the pans. Ugh. This stuff is so crumbly. Oh yeah, you guys can't see the dough pile on Instagram. You can't send messages because? Someone on YouTube too. Hello, YouTube viewer, whoever you are. Oh. Yeah, like, I feel like Twitch is the de facto streaming app right now, but it's actually kind of terrible. Like, the dashboard for me as a creator is super messy, and I have no idea, like, where anything is. And there's, like, a billion things on the screen for me to ignore with my eyes. And so, like, I have not tried to optimize anything on there other than the actual video stream itself. this is making more cookies than I realized. I mean, I looked at the small sand pile and I was like, there's no way this is gonna make 18 or whatever it's supposed to. But it's actually kind of doing it. Alright, alright. Gotta trust more in the process. This one's so crumbly, man. Oh no. Oh no. I feel like packing it into the scoop is a lot better than trying to actually scoop it. Pro tip. Yeah, I guess I should probably look up how to use Twitch for revenue. Because I know, like, ads exist. But I mean, let's be honest. Someone like me is gonna make like $5 a month on Twitch. Well, I'm not sponsored by anyone, so you know what? I'm not gonna freely yell about sponsorship deals until someone decides, hey, this person needs to advertise my product. Actually, I could probably put more on this sheet. How many dish make? Makes 30. All right. Yeah, I could put more on this sheet. I just had lunch and I'm hungry again. Also, this is not making 30. There's no way. Yeah, this is not making 30. That's okay. So I'm doing this private event for this company tomorrow. I host trivia, by the way. That's what that is. And apparently they make electric airplanes. I did not really look into this, but I was also like, I'm not sure I trust an electric airplane. Maybe I misread. But you know, they shelled out for me, so they must be doing well. Well, why didn't you go with them when they have such a great product? I shouldn't mock them. Maybe someone will stumble across this one day and they'll be like, hey. I mean, honestly, I don't know anything about anything these days about startups. I mean, is the old way of making money as a startup still what people do now? Because, like, what I mean by that is, like, you know, you make a startup not to sell a product, but to eventually sell it to, like, Google or something. Or hope that someone buys your IP. And not like, I actually believe in this company and I would like to take it somewhere. I guess, like, maybe the good old days of that kind of thing is over and, like, people actually try to, like, make stuff now because they know, like, no one really wants to buy their weird IP. But I don't know, because I'm not really in that world anymore. Latching on to hype, yeah, I guess. I mean, so I worked for a company back when they were, like, truly a startup. Like, all the majority of the money they had was like investor money. They had a product that went to market and they did sell it, but I don't think they were making a profit. And so the real goal of that company was either to sell the IP to someone, or sell the entire company to someone, or try to IPO themselves. And they chose the worst course available, which is why I don't work there anymore. There's a lot. Okay, so it's kind of like not, there's not one way. So people find me to host by going through my company, the company that employs me. I'm not going to name it on camera. If you want to know, I can tell you later. believe also you can't directly request anyone. I'm not sure. But I mean, obviously the companies that end up hiring me did not directly request me. So yeah, I don't know if that's a thing. All right, time to put this in. Gonna put it in for 14 to 16 minutes. Supposed to break the chocolate bar. Alright, I was gonna use my giant chocolate bar, but I think I'll just use the small one. Not nearly enough. Alright, dude. I'll see you later. I will post in the Discord. Thanks for joining. Have a good one. Maybe this is enough. We'll use the small pieces first. In the meantime, I'm gonna take my vitamins and maybe sit down for a second. time to clean up. Cause I ain't no nasty bitch. Well, they are funny looking, but at least they smell good. Hello, Diana, or DIY Anna. I'm almost at the end. We're just waiting for the cookies to come out, and I'm gonna stick the chocolate into it. I think I gotta fix this. There we go. texting on my phone. I have a viewer who is not texting in the platform that he's watching on. Let's see. It is called... What are you called? 4K Lo-Fi Hip-Hop Beats 24/7 Radio No Copyright Lo-Fi Beats to Sleep / Space Study Tube by Lo-Fi Geek. And as soon as I said that, I accidentally swiped off of it. Sorry about that. Oh, chicken towel! Or rooster towel, I guess. Maybe. I am not a ornithologist. Okay, so I guess I mean, yeah, fine. Rooster versus hen. Well, I think these are done. Kind of hard to tell with these gluten-free, everything-free except for nuts cookies. Here we go. Pushing the thing and the thing. Oh my god. I went against my rule. I didn't put all of the small ones down first. Someone I don't like is getting that one. You may ask, why are you giving cookies to people you don't like? And to that I say, I don't know. Oh, I had more chocolate left than I thought I would. Alright, some of these smaller pieces, we're gonna get some more chocolate. Murder? Oh, you mean like poison them? I mean, it's already too late for that. Cookies have already been made. On stream, even. You know what? I think this We'll put a little more on this one, and now it's gonna go not necessarily to someone I hate. All right, that's like the end of this recipe actually. Well, other than the cooling off, which I don't know, it's gonna take like forever. They're still super crumbly, so there's no way I'm picking one up to like show you guys, unfortunately. But I will show it to you on the pan. If I can manage it. There we go. Woo! Let's see. Oh my god, this is heavy. Yeah, I hope they're tasty, because this is again a recipe I probably would not have made, because I am lazy and I do not like arts and crafts. And I also don't like recipes that don't use flour, because I know they're going to be hard to work with. But I'm glad I did it, because now I know. And I will give you all my review on whatever platform is available to me and you. For your dose of chocolate. Yeah, well, it's healthy, right? Especially dark chocolate, which this is made of. So I think maybe I'll make one of these cookies my dose of chocolate tonight. Alright, well, thank you everyone for watching. I hope you noticed Pork Boyfriend down here. If you didn't, I am pointing him out to you now. This is Pork Boyfriend. He's gonna be keeping me company, same as Kogepan from now on, until until future notice. And thanks to Kogepan here, I have not burned anything for 2 streams. Not that I usually burn stuff, but who knows? It's always good to have a little good luck charm. Anyway, thank you for joining. If you would like to support me, you can go to my Ko-Fi, coffee, whatever. I don't know how to pronounce it. It looks like Ko-Fi, which totally sounds like SoFi, which is a bank. It's not a bank. It's a place where people can give me money instead of me giving it money. If you do not want to support monetarily, that's fine. Please keep watching. I enjoy streaming for all of you people. I enjoy reading the comments in the chat. I'm actually having a lot of fun with this, so yeah. Anyway, this is going on a bit long, so thanks for watching. Thanks for joining. Goodbye.